All right, so let's begin in a seated position. Now, make sure that you are elevating your hips. I'm using a pillow here. Make sure that your hips are higher than the knees. You can always use a support for the back, so maybe leaning against the wall or maybe any other support that you might want to use. Or you can also sit on a chair, okay? So if you have a chair, you can grab a chair. If you're using a chair, place your feet flat on the mat and your knees parallel. Good. So from here, press into your sitting bones, into the support. Lengthen your spine so that your spine becomes nice and tall. And imagine that you're pressing the crown of the head up into the sky, up against the sky. Good. Rest your hands on your knees. Relax your tummy. So let the tummy come out. Let it drop. Relax the shoulders down and away from the ears and close your eyes. Soften your eyelids. Soften the space between the eyebrows. And relax the jaw. Good. We begin today's class by taking a few full deep breaths, inhaling through your nose. And if you'd like, open the mouth and side out. Inhale through your nose. Exhale, let any heaviness, any tension, any worries, let it out through the mouth. A few more at your own pace. Maybe you had a long and stressful day, so let it out through the mouth. Releasing, release. We begin with a gentle meditation where I invite you to feel first your sitting bones. Your sitting bones are in contact with the ground or maybe with a pillow, with a support. And feel how with each exhale you broaden that contact of your sitting bones with the ground. As you exhale, imagine that the breath traveling down through the sitting bones down into the earth beneath you. Good. Feeling the ground supporting you. And now, with the inhale, from the sitting bones, from the bottom of your spine, feel the breath traveling up through the spine, lengthening, creating space, reaching the crown of the head up towards the sky. And exhale, again, feel the ground beneath you. So when you breathe in is your chance, is the opportunity to expand, to lengthen, to create space. And when you breathe out is your chance to ground, to feel the support of the ground, to land on your mat, to arrive on this space. Inhale, create space, lengthen, become taller. Exhale, ground. Inhale from the bottom of the spine all the way up to the crown of the head. Exhale from the crown of the head all the way down to the bottom of your spine, to the sitting bones, into the ground. Keep going at your own pace. Observe how the breath starts to become deeper and longer. Observe how you start to become more aware of your own breath, of your own pace, of your own rhythm. So the breath feels full and long and deep. And for this class, we commit to stay with our breath, our anchor to the present moment, to the movement. We commit to move with our breath. Very good. Beautiful. Right. And now bring your attention to your physical body. And when you're ready, you can open your eyes. We come back. Keeping your hands on your knees, begin to move your spine, your upper spine, your thoracic spine. So we make circles. You move to one side, to the front with a little arch, to the other side, and back. So when you move your spine and your chest forward, you feel more weight on your feet towards the front. And when you move back, you slightly lean back and you feel more weight on your sitting bones, sorry. You can make big circles or small circles. Inhaling forward, exhaling back. Good. Change direction. Other side. So we'll begin with some gentle movements of the spine. Coming back to neutral, to the center. Good. Taking your left hand, fingertips next to you on the ground. Inhale, your right arm rises. And exhale, come into a side bend, keeping your right sitting bone pressing down into the ground. Reach the top hand up and high towards the ceiling. Breathe in. Breathe out here. Good. And now come down to the ground towards the side and walk the hands at the front in front of you. Good. Now right fingertips on the ground. Inhale, left arm rises. Other side, open the left rib cage here. Breathe in. Breathe out. And again, walk the hands down to the ground. Forward in front of you. And to the other side. And once more, we open the right side, right rib cage. One breath here. Inhale. Exhale. And other side. Last one. Opening the left rib cage. Inhale. Reach the top hand up towards the sky. Exhale. Good. Inhale, find your way back to the center. And release down. Right hand to the opposite knee. Coming into a gentle twist to begin. Left hand behind you. You can coming to your fingertips, so cupping the hand. Pressing your hand into the knee. Inhale, lengthen your spine. And exhale, deepen the twist by taking your gaze to the back. 2 breaths here. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale. One more. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale, find your way back to the front and change. Other side. Left hand to the opposite knee. Right hand at the back. Good. Make sure you're not leaning onto the right hand. Right hand comes close to you, and that helps you to lengthen your spine. So you're pressing the fingertips of the right hand into the ground. Inhale, lengthening the spine. Exhale, folding, deepening the twists. One more breath. And exhale, release back to the front. Good. Release the pillow or the support. Place your feet flat on the mat. Hands at the back to support you. Drop the knees from side to side. Open the feet wide for windscreen wipers here. Starting to get into the hips now. Into the hips, into the ankles. Of course, the knee joint. Very good. A few more. Good. And now placing your feet flat on the mat, feet are parallel. Your hands below you, behind you, fingertips pointing in. And now we want to equally press into the feet and into the hands so that we can lift the hips up towards the sky for a reverse tabletop here. Inhale. When you lift, exhale, lower down to the ground and sit back. 4 more like that. Inhale, lift. A gentle squeeze at the glutes when you lift and then lower. Pressing your big toes into the ground. Inhale, lift. Exhale, lower. 2 more. Inhale, lift. A gentle squeeze at the top. Exhale, lower. Good. Last one, we try to hold. So press both. Press equally and evenly hands and feet into the ground, and we hold for 3 breaths. I like to keep the gaze forward, but you could try also to keep the gaze up towards the sky if it's okay for your neck. Breathing in, breathing out, keep lifting the hips. 2 more breaths. Inhale, exhale. Last one, a goodbye inhale, and lower the glutes down. Exhale. Nice. Now, give it a good shake to your wrists. Maybe you can feel your wrist. I can feel mine. Very good. Now have a look first, okay? So again, we're gonna place the hands on the mat or the forearms. Can also be on the forearms. It's maybe more accessible on the forearms. And we're going to cross the left ankle on the knee, making sure that the ankle just passes the knee. So your bone, this bone into the ankle is not pressing on the thigh, but take it a little bit more out to the side, okay? So not here, but open a little bit to the side. Good. And now from here, press your knee, your left knee away from you, so the knee doesn't come towards your chest, but you press it away from you. And maintaining that pressure, you start rotating, rolling your ankle here. So making circles with your ankle, with your left ankle. Big circle, exploring the full range of motion. Good. Very good. Keep pressing the left knee away from you. Nice. And change direction. Other side. Good. Nice. Release the left foot down. And let's do the other side. Right ankle on top of the knee. Press your right knee away from you, so engaging your right glute, using your strength, and begin to make circles with your right ankle here. In one direction. And the other direction. Good. Nice. Release, both feet on the ground. Extend your right leg on the ground. Take the left knee into your chest. So we're still on the forearms. And now we make some circles with the hips. So open the knee to the side. Big circle. Extend the leg. And back to your chest. Open the knee to the side. Big circle. Extend it away from you. Back together. And to your chest. One more. And other direction, switch. Big circles, big full circles. You know, I use this term, lubricating the joints, right? So what we are doing, we are going through the main joints with some gentle rotation, gentle circling and spiraling movement so that our joint can stay strong, healthy, mobile. Good. Release down. Other side. Right knee into your chest. Open the knee to the side, big circle. And do your rotations here. Your breath, inhale when you take the knee to the chest. Exhale when you extend the leg. Very nice. Change direction. Very good. And extend the leg back. Good. Come back on your hands. And let's find our way into tabletop position. If your knees are sensitive, you know you can always roll a blanket and place it below your knees so that they have an extra padding, extra support. Spread the fingers wide, press through your knuckles, have the index finger pointing forward, and from here begin to make circles, again, circular motions, with the shoulders over the wrists. So you go to one side, to the front, to the other side and back. Very good. So when you move forward, you feel more weight on your knuckles, on the fingertips. When you move that backward, when you shift the weight backward, you feel more weight on the heel of the hand. Good. Change direction. Still breathing. Begin to notice your core engaging, your core strong, the center of your body, that place where the upper and lower body joins. All right. Good. And back to a neutral tabletop. Wrists below your shoulders, knees below your hips. Cat-cow here. Remember, initiating the movement at the bottom of the spine. So start to lift your tailbone. Imagine that we have a tail. So lifting the tail up, arching the lower back, dropping the chest down, squeezing the shoulder blades together, and lastly, lifting the chin up towards the sky, breathing in and rounding. Now your tail moves down in between the legs, rounding at the lower back, mid-back, upper back, navel to the spine, spreading the shoulder blades away from one another, and lastly, your chin to the chest. Good. Continue. Continue moving your spine at your own pace with your breath, arching and rounding, arching and rounding. With joy. How good it is to move the spine, to feel our spine like a wave. Yes. Good. Come back to neutral. Now, remember this movement of arching and rounding, and we add a movement with our legs, so we work with our glutes too, right? So right knee, right leg rises, breathing in, find again your arch, so lift the chin up to the sky, and imagine your right foot could touch your head. So this is your arch, your cow position, and then round, take the knee to your chest, press the ground away, and take the navel into the spine. So this is your cat shape. Good. Inhale, arch, lift right foot up. Good. Exhale, round, knee to the chest. 2 more. Inhale. Exhale, knee to chest. And 1 more. Inhale. Exhale, knee to chest. Very good. Drop the right knee down. And we do the other side. Left knee. You show me. You do it. Left knee rises, breathing in. And knee to the chest, breathing out. So remember, we're not just moving the leg here. It's not just about the leg. it's also about your spine. It's also about arching the spine, like we just did, and rounding the spine. Inhale when you arch, when you open. Exhale when you round. Stay with the breath. One more, inhale. And exhale. Very good. Good, release the knee down. Nice. Let's tuck the toes under. Walk the hands towards your knees. You can stay with your hands supported on the ground, or you can come with your hands on your thighs. An alternative would be to place 2 blocks between the legs and sitting on the block. So the higher you elevate the hips, the easier it will be, because we don't come into a very deep knee flexion, okay? Same when we elevate the hips when we sit in a cross-leg position. Good. And from here, connecting with the soles of the feet, feeling the soles of the feet opening, but also your toes. It's a very deep stretch for our toes. And, I like to talk a lot about the feet and how poor them. They're always in shoes, and they always compressed, and shoes that have like a very high sole, and they don't move. They don't have the chance to move as they would need to, like our hands, right? They're free to move, they're free to open and explore. But our feet, poor them, they're always in shoes. So we need to give our feet the mobility that they deserve. Release the hands back on the ground. Good. Untuck the toes, and now place the top of the feet on the mat. And again, walk the hands to the knees. Again, if you need to elevate the hips by sitting on blocks or a bolster or a pillow, you can. And you can rest the hands on the ground or on the thighs, okay? Now, stretching the front of the feet here. Very good. Good. Release the hands back on the mat. Nice. Now, take your left hand just below your face, so it's in the center of the mat, and open your right arm up towards the sky. Reach the fingertips up to the sky, and let's make 2 circles, 2 big circles in one direction. And you can follow the hand with your gaze, so we also move the head and the neck. And 2 in the other direction shift. 1. Following the hand with the gaze. And 2. Take your arm up towards the sky, breathing. Good. Thread the needle. Exhale. Cross. Thread the arm. Drop the right arm on the ground. Drop the right side of your head on the ground, or maybe on a pillow or on a block so that it's slightly lifted. And drop the right shoulder. Completely drop the right shoulder, right arm on the ground. Now your left hand, you can keep it close to you, or you can extend the left arm forward towards the top of the mat here. Maybe cupping your fingers, so coming into a cup shape with your left hand. Good. 2 breaths here. Breathing in. Breathing out. 1 more breath. Breathing in. Breathing out. Good. Taking the left hand close to you so that you can press the left hand into the ground and find your way back to tabletop position. Notice the difference here from right to left shoulder, if there is any difference. And now your left hand just below your face. Let's do the other side. Right arm reaches up towards the sky. And really stretch the fingertips towards the ceiling here. So your fingertips are active. They want to reach the sky. And the left hand is also active and is pressing down to the earth. 2 circles. 1. Still breathing. 2. Good. Change direction. Big full circle. Big, no rush. Don't go so fast. Don't go so fast. Big full movement. Very good. Take your right arm up to the sky. Inhale. One more chance to stretch. And thread the needle. Exhale. Other side. Drop the shoulder fully on the ground. Good. And with the other hand, or the other arm, you can extend it towards the front of the mat. To the front of the mat, cupping your hand, cupping your left hand into a cup shape. Good. 2 breaths. Nice. Take your hand close to your face, to your head again, and press back into a tabletop position. Very nice. Take a step to the back of the mat. Keep the hips high and start to walk the hands forward as you press the sitting bones gently back, but without sitting, so it's not child pose. Keep the hips high, press the sitting bones back and up, and drop your chest down for melting heart. Drop the forehead on the block or on the ground for 3 breaths here. 1, feel the sensations in the shoulders, in the armpits, in the chest. 2, if you want more sensations, lift the elbows off the ground to engage your arms, coming into cup shape into your hands. And 3. Good. With your next inhale, rise. Back to tabletop position. Find your way back to the center of the mat. Good. And let's extend right leg back and left leg back for plank pose. We take an inhale in plank and press back into downward facing dog. Exhale without moving your feet and hands. Good. Our first downward facing dog. We can find some movement. You can bend and extend one leg at a time. Don't think about the shape now. Think about how you feel your legs lengthening your hamstrings, the Achilles tendon at the back of the leg. So bend and extend one leg at a time. Lifting one heel and dropping the other heel. Still breathing. Still breathing. Very good. Coming into a neutral, into stillness, and walk the hands back towards your feet. Walk the hands back towards your feet. And you can use blocks below the hands if you have, choosing the height that works for you, whether it's the first setting, the lowest, second setting, third setting here. Feet are hip width apart. Your hands are below your shoulders, so not too far away, not too close to your feet. Nice. See if you can keep your legs extended-ish. Locking the knees here. And now pressing into the blocks. Inhale, lengthen your spine. So think about top of the head, crown of the head, lengthening forward, and tailbone lengthening back. So the spine is reaching in 2 opposite directions. And then folding, exhale, taking the forehead to the knees. Inhale, again, halfway lift, lengthen the spine. Open the chest, spread the space between the collarbones. So here, the collarbones want to open, shoulders away from the ears. Exhale, fold again, forehead to the knees. Your legs are strong, your feet are pressing into the ground. Inhale once more, lengthen the spine. Good. Exhale. We call this pose Uttanasana, which means intense pose, intense stretch. It is. Forehead to the knees. Good. Good, yogis. Remove the blocks. Place them close to your mat. Bend the knees and start to walk again your hands to the top of the mat for downward facing dog. Once more. Ardha Mukha Svanasana here. I will also use names in Sanskrit just to honor the roots of this practice and where it comes from. Good. Now press it through your toes, press and ripple forward to a plank. So take your shoulders over the wrists. Inhale, like what we do in tabletop, shoulders over the wrists. Exhale, press back, downward facing dog. Very good. 2 more, stay with me, you can do this. Inhale, ripple forward to a plank, nice and slow. We want to move slow. Exhale, back to a downward facing dog. Good. And actually, 1 more. Let's go into a plank. Inhale, ripple forward. And from plank, let's lower to the ground. So first lower the knees. Now we are in this position. It's not really tabletop because the knees are slightly behind, slightly backward. And now we lower to the ground as slow as we can, taking our shoulders forward and the chin to the front of the mat. So think about shoulders and chin to the front of the mat. Nice and slow. Nice. Roll the shoulders back. Take your shoulder blades back and down, pressing into your hands. Inhale, lift into a cobra. Exhale, lower, forehead to the ground. 2 more. Your hands are close to the ribs. Inhale. Lift into cobra, squeeze your elbows. So your elbows are not open, your elbows in close to the body. Exhale, lower. Good. 1 more. Pubic bone is on the ground. The arms are bent. Inhale, squeezing the glutes at the back. Exhale, come again down. Good. Tuck the toes. Lift the navel off the ground and press back into this variation of plank pose with the knees on the ground. Inhale. Exhale, downward facing dog. Very good. You should feel your arms. You should feel your shoulders now. I do. Shift the gaze between your hands and walk your feet to the top of the mat. Walk the feet to the top of the mat. Good. Feet hip width apart. Lengthen your spine once more. Hands can be this time on the knees or on the shins. Exhale, fold forehead to the knees. Coming all the way up, so place the awareness to the soles of the feet. Begin to press your feet into the ground and rise all the way up. Take your arms overhead, join the palms. Exhale to your center, to your heart. Good. 3 pose, Vrikshasana. Let me move to the back here. Good. Now, place the awareness to the right sole of the foot. Lift the toes of the right foot, spread the toes, drop them down. Good. Find a fixed point to gaze in front of you towards the ground. And take your left foot. 3 options actually. First option will be with the balls of the foot supported. Second option will be with your foot just below the knee. Third option will be with your foot in your inner thigh here. You can always find a wall if you need to support you, okay? So if you have a wall close to you, why not? You could try as well. Good. And now, join the hands together. Press your right foot into the ground and press your left foot in towards the midline, so in towards your thigh. And if you'd like, you could take your arms overhead here for 3 breaths. Stay with me. Inhale. Exhale. 1. Balance is never static. We always come in and out of balance. 2. Well done, everyone. Stay with me. Building also confidence in our ankles, in our legs to support us. Take a goodbye inhale. And gracefully and slowly lower the hands and exhale, lower the leg down. Give it a good shake. Very good. Very good. Other side, okay? Maybe this side is different than the other. So lift the toes of the left foot, spread the toes and drop them down. Press your foot evenly, equally into the ground. Find a fixed point to gaze in front of you and choose your variation, same that you did on the other side. You do it. I look at you. You can always find the wall or any support that you might have close to you. Join the hands. Stay with the breath. If you'd like, you can take the arms overhead for 3 breaths. Commit. Hold. 1. When you exhale, imagine that the breath travels down through your standing leg into the ground. 2. And 3. A goodbye inhale with joy. And a goodbye exhale. Lower the hands down. Give it a good shake. Well done. Very good. Come to the top of the mat. Good. Lift the toes. Spread the toes. Drop them down. Press your feet evenly into the ground. Feel the ground beneath you, supporting you. Place one hand to the top of the head and press the top of the head into the hands so that you lengthen your spine, you lengthen the back of the neck, you grow a little bit taller. Good. Release the hand. Open the arms next to you. This is your mountain pose, Tadasana. Drop the shoulders down. Your chin parallel with the ground. Your thighs, your core, slightly active so that they can support you. Good. Beautiful. Joining the palms overhead, breathing in. Good. And folding forward, breathing out. Halfway lift, inhale once more. And now your hands on the mat, step your right foot back, big step back, and lower the right knee to the ground for low lunge. So right knee on the ground, left foot forward. Can always add padding for the back knee. If that knee feels a bit sensitive, you can untuck the toes and now place the awareness to the left foot. Start to pressing into your left foot and rise. Take your arms overhead. 3 breaths here in low lunge. Breathe in. Breathe out for 1. Left foot presses into the ground. Right knee presses into the ground. 2. Very good. And 3. Take a goodbye inhale. Good. And release the hands down. Exhale. You might want to use blocks for this one, actually. So grab blocks. Frame your front foot with your blocks. Choose the setting that works for you. And now, I'm going to show you from this side. Keep the right hand on the block. Press the right hand into the block and extend your top arm up towards the sky for twisted lunge here. Can stay here or I can tuck the back foot and extend the back leg. If you extend the back leg, keep the hips low. Instead of lifting the hips, keep them low for 3 breaths. Your gaze to your left hand. Inhale. Exhale. 1. Inhale. Exhale. 2. So one hand, right hand presses down to the earth. And the top hand, left hand reaches up towards the sky. And 3. Very good. If your back knee is extended, lower it down to the ground. And take your hands, both hands on the ground or on the blocks. For half split. So inhale, open the chest, sink the hips down. And press your left foot back so that you start to shift your left hip backwards. For half split, Hardha Anumanasana. Your left foot is flexed, so toes are pointing up, more engagement into the back leg. Left heel presses down. Choose the height of the block that works for you today. Inhale, open the chest. Fold forward, exhale. 3 breaths. Remember, it's not about forehead to the knee. Think about what we do in halfway lift. We lengthen the spine, shoulders down and away from the ears. Crown of the head reaches forward, lower back reaches back. Spine nice and long. Good. Hello, hello, hamstrings. With your next inhale, lift. And walk the hands, bending the front knee at the front. Okay, we got one more in this little flow. So this time we'll tuck the toes of the back foot. And we'll extend the back leg, but keep the hips low. So when I extend, I'm not lifting the pelvis. Try to keep hips and pelvis low and try to extend the back leg and lower it down. Pressing into the ground now, into the blocks. Extend the back leg and lower it down. 2 more. Extend the back leg, pressing the right heel back and lower. You should feel your right leg shaking. My right leg is shaking. Extend the back leg, ooh, and lower it down. Very good. Ooh. Pressing into your hands, take your left knee back and come to child pose here. So you can take the blocks at the front. Don't use the block for your child pose. Take your buttocks to your heels and lower the forehead onto the ground. For 3 breaths. 2. And 3. Let's do the other side. Inhale. Come back to tabletop. And take a step forward, right foot to the top of the mat. Good. Prepare for low lunge. So you want to take your back knee. If it's too close, we will not work on stretching the psoas of the back leg, of your left leg. So walk that knee backward and away from you. You can have already your blocks close to you for what's happening later after this. Take your awareness to your right foot. Let the hip sink. And then as you press the right foot into the ground, you lift your arms overhead. Breathe in. 3 breaths here. Breathe out. 1. So imagine 2 lines, 2 forces joining at the center of your pelvis. Right foot presses back, left knee presses forward. So your legs are hugging in towards one another. 2. Inhale fully and deeply. Exhale, lower the hands down. Left hand stay on the block. Right arm rises for twisted lunge for 3 breaths. Whether you want to keep the back knee on the ground or whether you want to extend the back knee. 1. 2. Stay with the breath. Stay with me. Amazing, everyone. And 3. Good. Lower the hand on the block and lower the knee on the ground gracefully. Every movement that we do, we try to move slow. We try to move gracefully, not just because it looks good, but also because it's a mindful movement. We're not just like boom, dropping or lowering. We're doing it with awareness. We're doing it mindfully. Yeah. So from here, let the hips sink once more. Open the chest, drop the shoulders, open the collarbones. Inhale and push your right foot into the ground, coming into half split. Take the blocks with you. On the other side, Ardha Anumanasana. Press the right heel into the ground, flex the left foot. Again, open, inhale, open the chest. And fold, exhale, hinging at the hips. So your spine stays long. I'm not rounding here, it's not this. Think about dropping the shoulders down, broadening the space between the collarbones, and lengthening crown of the head, forward and lower back, back. Feel the back of the leg, of the right leg. Good. With your next inhale, lift chest and walk forward. Walk the blocks with you or the books. Keep the hands on the blocks or maybe on the ground, maybe cupping the fingers. And now we extend the back leg. Okay, so tuck the toes, extend the back leg, lift the back knee and lower it. Lift the back knee, press the back heel away from you and lower it down. One more. And we hold. So keep the hips sinking down. And lower it down gracefully. Very good. Very good. Nice. And now from here, once more, press the hands into the ground. Coming into child pose. This time, actually, let's use the blocks. So if you have, otherwise coming into a cup shape. And open the knees a bit wider. Connect the big toes and take your buttocks to the ground. And your forehead, maybe you can drop it to the ground, to the mat. Or maybe you can use a block. But now your hands are slightly higher. So you should feel more sensations. You should feel a deeper stretch, also in your shoulders. 3 breaths here. 1, 2, 3. That's it. With your next inhale, find your way back to tabletop position. Remove the blocks and come lying on your back. We finish with a twist before our final resting pose, Shavasana. Lying on your back, you don't have to look at the camera, just follow my voice. And now take your left knee into your chest and keep the right leg extended. Sorry. Left knee into the chest, right leg extended, hug the knee in towards you. Very good. Drop the shoulders down, shoulder blades to the ground. Good. Lengthen the back of the neck by taking the chin slightly down to your chest. Good. And now come into a twist, so drop the knee to the left side. Mindfully, with awareness, drop it. So twist and open your right arm to the side and finish your twist by gazing to your right hand here. Again, 3 breaths for this gentle twist. We try to keep our right shoulder in contact with the ground. So we want to twist, we want to cross the leg crosses to the other side, to the opposite side. That's it, Brona. To the other side, Brona. Yes, and look to the, yes, perfect. Good. Inhale, find your way back to the center. Good, and release the leg down. I will also make mistakes very often, right or left, so I know what it is, how it feels like. Left knee into your chest. Hug the knee into your chest. Very good. Make sure that there is no tension at the neck, okay? So sometimes when we are lying down, we compress the back of the neck by lifting the chin up. That creates compression in our vertebrae. So slightly take the chin down into the chest, slightly, okay? Just a tiny bit, so that you should feel more space in the vertebrae. Good. We breathe in and breathe out. Drop the knee to the other side, so to your right side. crossing the knee. That's it. That creates a twist in your lower spine, but also in your upper spine. And lastly, if you want to address also your cervical spine, which is your neck, you can finish by gazing to the other side, so to the extended arm, to the left side. Feel your lower back twisting. So what we're doing is like a torque action, like a spiraling action for our spine. Good. With your next inhale, find your way back to the center. Good. And you can take both knees into your chest, hugging the knees in towards you. That's it. Maybe moving the knees from side to side, massaging the lower back, the sacrum into the ground. And let's finish in Shavasana, corpse pose. We will be here for 5 minutes, so if you need, maybe you want to grab a blanket, maybe you want to use a sweater, a jumper. Make it cozy. If you have a bolster, you can place it below the knees, or if you have 2 blocks, you can also place the blocks below the knees. Or if you have 2 pillows, you can also place the pillows below the knees. This is for you. Your Shavasana is for you. Your practice is for you, really. So make it comfortable for you so that you can enjoy. It's like a gift to yourself, really. Good. So you want to have your legs extended on the ground, your feet hip-width apart, actually even a bit wider than your hip. And let the toes drop to the side. Let the toes drop. Open the arms next to your body, palms facing up towards the sky. That's it. That's it. A moment of stillness, of silence, of awareness, of coming back to yourself. Feeling your physical body after an hour yoga. Observing how it feels to be in your body now after this practice. Also observe any shift, or observe the state of your mind now in stillness after the practice. Maybe the mind feels slightly calmer, or maybe not. Observe the quality of the breath, the depth of the breath here. And I invite you now to smile at yourself as you are lying down on your back, and to celebrate this moment, this practice. Celebrate your commitment for showing up today, for joining me despite maybe, I don't know, your mind telling you, should I do this? is online, I'm not good at technology, or do I have time for this? Am I ready for this? Celebrating these moments of being together in different places all around the world, but being together, connected, practicing, and celebrating this start of this journey where we commit to ourselves, where we prioritize ourselves, where we choose our health. Well done. And with anything that you do, if you want change, you need commitment. There's no secret. There's no shortcut. Good. Now you can come back to maybe a deeper breath. Fully inhaling, expanding your chest and your belly. And exhaling. Begin to move your toes, move your fingers. And you can take your knees into your chest. Give yourself a big hug. If you want to stay longer in Shavasana, you can. And if you want to drop your knees to the side, you can come fully lying on your side. And slowly finding your way to come to seated so that we can close our session. I would love to unmute you all. Okay. Good. Let's join the hands together. And still with that smile of being here, of being together, being able to practice together, and also to, thanks technology, we can all join in at the same time and practice live. So that's really a gift. Let's honor that as well. You can take your thumbs to the forehead and bow first. Namaste, it's for yourself. Namaste. And come back up. And to everyone who is behind the screen now, or anyone who will watch this later, namaste.